Good evening, and thank you for attending the 2023 annual meeting for RTC Communications. We hope you enjoy the format this evening, which showcases the technology used in today's world. And all of this would only be possible with RTC's lightning-fast internet brought to you by our Intellicent networks. Hi, I'm Kirk Lehman, CEO and Executive Vice President of RTC Communications, and I'm honored to be joined by my board of directors who I'd like to introduce to you this evening. Representing the Glendale area is Rob Sullender. Representing the Montgomery area is Mary Jo Hozoppel. Board Secretary and representing Plainville is Benny Lawyer. Board President representing the Williams area is David Redman. Board Vice President representing Trinity Springs is Josh Bauer. And lastly, representing the Alfordsville area is Mr. Terry Street. We also are joined in person by our nominating committee. This committee helps to review director candidates and meets annually to prepare nominations for directors. Our nominating committee is comprised of Donnie Oakes, Jay Arms, Becky Pennick, Joel Belcher, Dennis Eden, and Jason Davis. We thank them for their dedication working to support the board of directors in RTC. Again, thank you for joining us this evening, and I'm now going to hand the meeting back to our president, Dave Redman, to proceed with this evening's board meeting.
Thank you, Kirk. I hereby call to order the 70th annual meeting of Davis Martin RTC, or known as RTC Communications. I'll now ask our secretary, Benny Lawyer, to read the notice and proofs of publications.
The 2023 annual meeting of the members of the Davis-Martin County Rural Telephone Corporation will be held via live stream event with the direct correspondence booklet. An informational booklet of the meeting will be sent out by direct mail the week of March the 27th. The purpose of the meeting is the election of 2 directors. Any other business which may come before the meeting. The following members have been nominated for directors by the nominating committee, appointed by the board of directors pursuant to the bylaws. Alfordsville area, Terry Street. Plainville area, Benny Lawyer. This year's annual meeting will be held through a live stream event and direct correspondence booklet that will be sent out by direct mail to all cooperative members. As always, door prizes will be given out with the possibility of winning the grand prize or countless other prizes. Members will also have the possibility of receiving $10 bill credit and the ability to make motions online, by mail, or at RTC Communications headquarters. Instructions on how to be entered to win prizes, bill credits, and to make or second motions will be provided to members in the informational booklet, published in the Washington Times-Herald on March the 21st, 2023, as notarized by Sharon Loniger. Minutes from the 69th annual meeting. The minutes to the meeting of the 69th annual meeting are contained in your annual meeting booklet. Is there a motion and second from the audience to dispense with a reading of these minutes and accept them as presented?
Yeah, I'm Don Oakes. I'll make the motion to dispense the readings of the 69th annual meeting minutes and accept them as presented.
Is there a second?
Dennis Eaton, I second the motion.
All in favor of the motion to accept the minutes, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same. Motion carried. I will now turn the meeting over to Dave Redman for the report of the nomination committee and director confirmation.
Thank you, Benny. The report of the nominating committee on February 8th, 2023 consisted of Donnie Oakes, Jay Arms, Jason Davis, Becky Pennick, Joel Belcher, Dennis Eaton, and they had a meeting at RTC Communications in Montgomery. It was upon motion made by Dennis Eaton and duly seconded by Joel Belcher that the following resolution was adopted. Danny Oakes be named chairperson, and Becky Pennick be named secretary of the 2023 nominating committee. That motion carried. It was upon motion made by Jay Arms and duly seconded by Dennis Eaton that the following resolution was adopted, that the following members have applied for and hereby confirmed as candidates for the position of Director of Davis Martin RTC for their respective regions. Plainville area, Benny Lawyer; Offordsville area, Terry Street. That motion carried. Being no further business, their meeting was adjourned. Is there a motion to accept the report of the nominating committee and to confirm Benny Lawyer as the director representing Plainville and Terry Street as the director representing Offordsville?
I'll make the motion to accept the report of the nominating committee and to confirm that Benny Lawyer as the director of Plainville area and Terry Street as the director of Offordsville area.
Dennis Eaton, I second the motion.
All in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. That motion is carried. The board of directors for this year will be David Rebden representing the Williams area, Josh Bauer representing Trinity Williams area, Benny Lawyer representing Plainville area, Mary Jo Holtzapfel representing Montgomery, Rob Solander representing Glendale, Terry Street representing the Offordsville area. Is there a motion to approve the audit report? And the audit report is in your booklet, and you can review that there. But we will accept a motion at this time to accept the audit report.
I make the motion to approve the adult audit report as presented.
Dennis Eaton, I second the motion.
All in favor of the motion, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. At this time, we will hear some prepared remarks from myself and from CEO Kirk Lehman. Good evening, members of RTC Communications. On behalf of the Board of Directors and employees, I welcome you to the 2023 annual meeting. We hope that you find this format enjoyable, and we trust that you have enrolled through our member meeting booklets that have been mailed to your homes, an opportunity to win some great prizes as well as a bill credit. The year 2022 was a year of recovery and trying to get back to normal for many industries. But as you already know, 2022 was a year of tremendous growth for RTC Communications. Through the pandemic, RTC only grew as more and more people recognized the need for fiber internet, and we are very proud that we had already begun that work several years before the pandemic started. This past year, RTC expanded through the city of Lagodi and the town of Odin, adding the opportunity to bring on many more subscribers. This organization's drive to increase its value, provide outstanding internet, and excellent customer service has been very welcome in the communities we have entered into. Late in 2022, RTC began the expansion into Knox County and focused on providing fiber internet to the city of Bicknell. Throughout all this growth, the Board of Directors always has you, our members, as top priority. Growth within the original footprint of RTC is extremely important and vital to us. Our CEO, Kirk Lehman, will lay out some plans for our future growth for RTC. Like any other business, RTC Communications must continue to grow in markets we serve and take opportunities to expand yet remain competitive. Government subsidy funding will likely go away in the future, and RTC Communications must strive for financial independence and provide new, innovative ways to connect, collaborate, and grow in our local economy. We're excited to announce expansions coming in the near future. These expansions will connect some of the most remote areas in Davis County to the best broadband internet available today. Being able to connect our family, friends, neighbors, and businesses to intelligent fiber puts rural Indiana in the mix of metropolitan areas that can get internet services equal to what RTC Communications is able to provide. We are very proud to have been chosen as the 2022 Business of the Year by Davis County Chamber of Commerce and are extremely proud of the organization that we have put in place. As elected board members, we work to help RTC Communications grow as a business but we also work diligently in our own communities to make sure we are listening to our members and educating ourselves on the telecommunications industry and how that can impact our homes. Our services, especially broadband, have become significant and more critical in today's world. So many different services have moved to virtual settings such as telehealth visits, e-learning, work from home, interacting through social media and email, or even buying a car. Since the pandemic, there has been increasing growth in streaming versus cable TV usage. Streaming videos require large bandwidths, which wouldn't be possible without the fiber optic internet service that RTC Communications provide. We are very thankful that we can now claim over 6,500 subscribers to RTC Communications. As an organization, we take great lengths to educate our subscribers on what they can do with fiber internet. Not just streaming TV or working on the internet, but having whole smart homes. As a board elected by you, our members, we are very excited to continue growing. We want to make sure that you, our members, are provided with the best telephone and internet services available on the market today. I want to thank you for the support that all of you give to RTC Communications.
Good evening. I want to welcome all of you to this new annual meeting format we've implemented this evening. Over the history of the organization, we've grown accustomed to our annual face-to-face meeting, and while they worked, we believe there's a better way to reach a larger portion of our audience while demonstrating our technology advancements and creating convenience for all of you. We hope you enjoy the new format. RTC began a journey nearly 4 years ago with a simple mission: provide our valued member owners with world-class service, provide relevant products that meet the needs of our residential and business communities today, and become self-reliant, freeing the cooperative from relying on federal and state support to secure our future. This complex mission required 4 crucial elements to be successful: the right talent, adapting to changing technology, dedication and courage to stay the course, and growing market share to create the resources needed to meet the mission. Today's federal and state subsidies support RTC and all independent and cooperative telcos across the country, and a large portion of our annual revenues come from these sources. In 2017, the federal conversation centered on the reality that all of us would face a sunset of these support dollars in the not-so-distant future. The RTC Board of Directors and the leadership was faced with 2 realities: raise our rates and cut our expenses to stabilize the business, or grow our business and drive the future of RTC. At that point, RTC supported 1,853 broadband subscribers and 2,100 dial tone subscribers and generated $6.8 million in annual revenue. We also held a 60% market share in the territories we serve, which represented full market saturation, meaning organic growth was not going to close the gap and offsetting the sunsetting subsidies. In other words, the old analogy, if you build it, they will come, did not apply to RTC's broadband marketplace because of the multiple providers for which customers can purchase their service. Competitive providers such as cellular broadband, fixed wireless, AT&T, and other local providers, along with satellite, will always make up 40% of the existing market. The broadband industry is a deregulated industry, which means anyone can provide broadband service in our territories. So a 60% market share is a gold standard among broadband cooperatives. Facing 2 realities, RTC chose the right path. We began by staying true to our core mission as a cooperative and focused on our member owners by replacing our old copper infrastructure with state-of-the-art fiber optics and industry-leading electronics, and Phase 1 was completed in 2019. Phase 2 of our plan was to overbuild the City of Washington to secure the new market share needed to provide the revenue to embark on our future builds. Both Phase 1 and Phase 2 were a $15 million initiative and required nearly 3 years of building. And today, outside of our Amish communities, we have completed both phases. Phase 3, growing revenue, with an existing 60% market share and without raising prices, is a nearly unattainable task. RTC, along with industry-leading consultants, determined through a series of market studies that RTC could successfully expand its footprint in other areas throughout the counties we serve with relatively high market share returns, or lose this opportunity of growth to competitive providers. In 2019, RTC began a series of edge-out projects, which included expansion of the Washington build, areas south of Washington, and the Lagodi build. Today, we have nearly $35 million invested in our ILEC and neighboring communities, and RTC is seeing record growth with almost 7,000 broadband subscribers and forecasted annual revenue of $15.5 million in 2023, all while continuing to pay out capital credits to our valued cooperative members. The heavy work has just begun. RTC, to secure its future, will need to add 4,000 broadband subscribers and an additional $4 to $5 million in top-line revenue over the next 5 years to truly secure our future. Additionally, we need to maintain our network to ensure our customers never experience substandard network operation, outages, and access to world-class service. Building our world-class service network is only a small portion of the cost. Maintaining it is costly. Today, we live in a different world. Face-to-face interaction is becoming scarce. The emphasis on superior customer service is the old way of doing business, and doing just enough to get by is the new standard. We don't subscribe to this way of thinking. RTC is still unwavering in our business standards. We work tirelessly for our members, and we understand who pays the bills. Our commitment to you is a fiscally conservative approach to our business model and a return to record capital credit payments. Our professional employees all have a common goal: to leave RTC better than we found it for future generations to enjoy. It is written in our core values: seek, serve, smile. So where do we go from here? Over the next 5 years, RTC and its leadership has set a course of sustained growth through fiscal responsibility throughout nearby neighboring communities. RTC has a unique opportunity to expand its network strategically further throughout the 4 counties we serve, thus growing our business and utilizing current operational, marketing, and support mechanisms, making it a low-cost solution. In addition, RTC has applied for nearly $10 million in state and federal broadband grants to help offset the cost to build our rural networks. RTC's next phase of our plan will be to build out Bicknell, as the market is currently underserved and market studies support a nearly 60% take rate, thus making the return on investment very high. Phase 2, and with the award of a nearly $8 million grant, we will begin to build out the North Montgomery area, otherwise referred to as the Amish communities, along with completing the South Washington markets. RTC has applied for an $8 million USDA grant, offsetting nearly half the costs associated with the build, as this area of North Montgomery represents a large portion of RTC's territory that does not purchase broadband today. Therefore, securing a grant is the best way for the cooperative to complete this project and use the cooperative resources wisely. Let me take a moment to address capital credits. RTC's bylaws state all unused dollars earned or realized by the cooperative will be allocated to the members of the cooperative for future considered allocations. Put simply, after all the operational bills are paid and capital projects covered, any unused funds become allocation dollars for those customers who are classified members. For those members classified non-member customers, meaning those customers served outside of a designated incumbent local area exchange, do not apply for such allocations. One of the advantages of being a member owner is sharing in its success. RTC is proud to provide its member owners with the affordable rates to their homes and businesses. Certainly, this is a measure of success. Your cooperative is equally proud to have returned $11.4 million back to our members since 2001 and $4.2 million over the past 10 years. We have consistently and without disruption paid out capital credits over the past 20 years. When you make a payment to RTC, a portion of the money goes towards strengthening its operations. Some of those funds are used to invest in capital additions and improvements, as well as network maintenance to ensure systems reliability and meet the growth demand RTC is experiencing. This reduces the need for interest-bearing loans, which helps to keep the costs down. Each year, any funds remaining after expenses have been paid are allocated to your capital credit account. The RTC Board of Directors, after assessing the financial condition of the co-op, determines what portion of the margins can be returned or distributed to members. This process helps keep the cooperative financially stable while offering members the benefit of distributions whenever possible. With that said, some members have expressed frustration with the level of payout over the past 4 years, and I would like to address that. 4 years ago, the RTC board, along with the leadership, set out on our initiative to sustain the cooperative's future, thus making the business decision to self-fund our builds when possible, utilizing lending mechanisms only when a solid business case warranted. We felt that simply moving from a federal and state-supported system to one beholden to lending institutions would be counterintuitive to our mission of growth. Recognizing our growth, the Davies County Chamber of Commerce recently awarded RTC Communications 2022 Large Business of the Year. This award was presented for our commitment to providing residents, businesses, and the general community with world-class fiber internet infrastructure to ensure the economic growth and the development of Davies County. We couldn't be prouder to serve you, our community, and we look forward to the opportunity that fiber internet will afford Davies County in the future. This is a testament of our 46 employees living and reinvesting in our communities. In conclusion, I would like to thank all of you who support and trust RTC to provide you the best experience possible for both your home and business needs. I speak for the entire board and the RTC staff when I say we will never accept anything but excellence when it comes to our level of service and our support to you. Our growth will continue, and our mission to serve as many rural residents as possible in southern Indiana will continue. The new normal for RTC is responsible, sustained growth and investment in our communities. RTC is changing lives one connection at a time, and I think you would all agree nothing feels better than local. RTC is grateful for the opportunity to serve each of you, and we hope you all feel the same. I thank you again for joining us this evening. As you can see from the use of technology with RTC's IntelliSyn Internet, we are able to deliver an annual meeting to a wider range of our members and our customers, while they are comfortably watching from wherever they choose. The level of technology that RTC offers occurs through the hard work and dedication of our employees, some of which I want to recognize for their incredible milestones of service. Sheila McCracken is our Senior Finance Manager with 25 years of service. She began as a staff accountant and has played a pivotal role in our finance department over the years. She has a wide variety of duties with our finance and compiles monthly financial reports, assists with internal and external audits, and is known for attention to detail. Carolyn Stahl is also a 25-year veteran and currently performs as a billing clerk. She has worked in the customer service role for many years and performs a variety of duties behind the scenes, auditing service orders, ordering utility locates, and processing customer online orders. Please join me in thanking these employees for their combined 50 years of service.
Kirk, just stay right up here. Okay. The board would also like to recognize you, Kirk, celebrating 5 years of leadership at RTC Communications. You have helped us to grow this company immensely in the last 5 years. You have added financial stability, marketing growth, building not just local awareness of our brand and winning awards for our businesses, but also taking us to the point where we're nationally recognized in the telecommunications profession. I am very proud of the organization and RTC today. Thank you for all your work, Kurt.
Oh, thank you, David.
I'll now open the floor for any other discussion by the board. Seeing none, we will adjourn the meeting. I'll turn it back to Kurt.
Okay, we will now have Adria Brelage, our Director of Marketing, and Brian Baumert help pick the prize winners for tonight. They will draw names and the winners and will be contacted tomorrow to arrange for prize pickups. Adria?
Good evening. My name is Adria Brelage, and I'm the Director of Marketing here at RTC Communications. We're going to get started with this year's annual meeting prize drawings. And as stated before, if you voted either online or in person, your name is in this gold drum. Our customer service representatives will reach out to you tomorrow, the winners, to coordinate prize pickup here at our corporate office here in Montgomery. We'd also like to recognize all the local businesses that have provided gift cards for our drawing this evening. We thank you for your generosity. So we'll get started. First winner for a $10 bill credit to RTC Communications, Adam Cornelius. $10 bill credit, Tony Earl. Another $10 bill credit, Ronald Woodruff. Another $10 bill credit, Kevin Heller. $10 bill credit, John Healy. $50 bill credit, Cassie Heller. $50 credit, or $50 gift card to Nicole's Restaurant in Bicknell, Orpha Stutzman. $50 gift card to Big Al's Barbecue, Karen Dye. Another $50 bill credit to at Big Al's Barbecue, Eugene Cottingham. Another $50 gift card to Big Al's, Mary Potts. Another $50 gift card to Big Al's, Gary Graber. $50 gift card to Odin Meat Locker, Janice Johnson. $100 gift card to Champion Lanes in Washington, Leon Wagler. $100 gift card to Champion Lanes in Washington, Richard Hesselman. $100 gift card to Aces in Washington, Jay Arms. Another $100 gift card to Aces, Caitlin Steiner. A $200 gift card to Mi Pueblo in Washington, Mark Eppel. A $200 gift card towards a rental at Bobcat in Davies County, Daryl Wagler. A $350 gift card to Hudson's Office Solutions, Brandon Eppel. A $500 gift card for Airworks 3, Terry O'Brien. Now to actual physical gifts. A Cobra walkie-talkies 35-mile range, Virgil Knepp. JBL earbuds, Francis Whitworth. A Ninja air fryer, Kenneth Furman. JBL Flip 6 Bluetooth speaker, Connie Williams. Tile tracker, which has 2 per box, Pam Klein's. Another tile tracker, box of 2, Mark Dillon. A Ring indoor-outdoor camera, Stan Knepp. The Ring video doorbell, Dean Robinson. Another Ring doorbell, Elizabeth Neely. A Ring indoor-outdoor camera, Forrest Stewart. An Amazon Fire HD 10 tablet, Stephen Bullock. Alexa Echo Show 8, Tim Jones. Samsung Galaxy Tablet A7, K&K Industries. A Samsung Galaxy Tablet A7, David Knepp. a Shark Easy robot, Devon Wagler, another Shark Easy robot, Lincoln Knepp, an LG TV 43-inch, Robert Hedrick, another LG 43-inch TV, Max Whitehead, Samsung 50-inch TV, Bernie Lawyer, and for the grand prize, an LG TV 65-inch, Leroy Whitmer. Thank you for listening, and congratulations to all those who have won.
Thank you, Adria. I'd like to thank all those who tuned in to watch us this evening. Hope you enjoyed the format. Being no further business to come before the membership, I now declare this 2023 annual meeting adjourned.